What's up guys, welcome back to Stained Glass DIY. This is part 2 in the series of episodes where we cover this how to do stained glass art. In part 1, we drew up the design as well as cut the glass. If you haven't seen that yet, I'll put a link in the description for you. Now in this part 2, we'll be taking those pieces to the grinder and clean them up a bit so they'll fit nicely together, as well as go over the copper foiling method. Alright, let's get to it. We've got our grinder. We got our glass pieces that we just cut, some water, and coolant. Directions say add 4 capfuls to reservoir each time water is changed. Safety glasses. We're good. Okay, let's turn this on. I'm pushing the sponge to the spinning bit to keep it wet while we're grinding. You can see that little bit of glass sticking out, and I'm just taking that off, going back and forth on the grinder. There's no need to force anything, just let the grinder do its job and bring your piece in little by little, and it'll eventually get to where you want it. See that jagged edge? We'll go ahead and remove that as well. Flip it over, grind it some more, just take your time, and keep checking it so you don't overgrind. And I'm just removing a little more material here on this side to grind down the marker line. And doing the same thing for this piece, just grinding down the sides and clearing that marker line, keeping the edges nice and straight. So let's do the same with the rest of them. Pretty happy with the grinding. The only thing I should have done was have that second copy of the pattern so you don't have to guess which piece goes where. So don't forget, make a copy of that pattern. I'm dunking the pieces in water to clean off the glass debris and drying them off completely. You'll notice the numbers are rubbing off, so it might be a good idea to renumber them again if you're using a pattern. Okay, we're on to the copper foiling step, and check this out. This is a small tip from a friend. Use a binder clip to hold the roll together so it doesn't unravel on you. This was a nice little tip, so thanks Claycorp. So we've got our 7/32 black backing copper foil tape, these scissors, and our fid tool to smooth the copper foil tape onto the glass. I'm using my special Palo Santo stick. Let's start by peeling the backing off the tape, then line up your glass piece as straight as possible to the copper foil tape. I like to start at one of the corners and fold it just over the tip. Take a look at each side and see that you're balanced on the tape on both sides. Take your time, make sure it sticks nicely to the glass, and just keep working your way down the edge all the way till you come back around to the beginning and overlap it just a little bit and then cut that off. Use the fid tool to press the tape down onto the glass, fold it over on each side and go back and forth to smooth it out. And do the same to the back side. And here we go with the rest of them. That's it everybody, we're finishing up in part 3 with some soldering and final work. Subscribe if you haven't, hit the like button if you're liking this, and let me know in the comments too. Thanks and see you guys in part 3.